Welcome back. There's a brand new day upon us here in the garage, and I got some bad news. This Bart we tore apart last time, it's kind of garbage. There's some rust back here. That's whatever. That's to be expected. But all these parts, after careful investigation, they're bad. This stuff is usable. Here's the deal, though. I can't afford to replace all this. I don't know what we're going to do. I think we might have to find another project to flip to make some money. I know what you're saying. You see that we got nearly $40,000 and you're like, you must be one of the richest men in the world. And I mean, people say a lot of stuff about me, but they don't say that.
Some people call him amazing. They say, what manner of man is this? The wind and the sea obeys him. Some people call him king, and some people call him daddy.
Those are facts, but it doesn't change the fact that this car is going to be pretty expensive to build. But let's get started on it and see what we can do. All right, this is where I shall begin. Get rid of this rusty, crusty, corroded, rotten panels. And I should have brought discs with me. Didn't. It was a failure. That was something that you can ridicule me about if you're so inclined. Although I like to think that all of you are good people that wouldn't do that. They wouldn't take joy in making with the fun. But you never know. Once in a while, a bad apple slips through the moderation, which is quite severe. You're not going to sneak any bad words in on me. Let's try to get this thing down onto the ground. I don't have wheels. And I don't... The wheel guy doesn't deliver. We'll have to go into town. Oh, it's the whole thing. Don't get me started. Didn't realize that was so bad, too. I mean, I did earlier. I was trying to save everyone's feelings and tell them that everything was going well. Tell them that this part wouldn't be the end of us. End of an era. I think we're getting close, right? At the rear floor there, we got the cross member. Now, was one of the frame rails good? Looks pretty good. It's the left frame rail. I'm gonna order some parts and we'll start stitching this back together. Oh, gonna get with that too. I'll remove it while we're here. Bonus footage and all. Watch the discs burn away. Zip. 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 Zipperoo. How do you do? Alright, time to get some parts. Okay, all my parts are bought and I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside in the driveway, ready to zip these in with my little buzz box. Torsion bar support. Fairly important piece. I mean, you know, you definitely want that. If you're looking at a used car and they say, I removed this, you don't need it. Word of advice, walk away. Oh man, we're burning through the rod. Let's see here. Let's get this in. That door panel just kicked up out of the junk pile. We don't want that. That thing's getting thrown in the garbage, so I don't know why it's popping out, trying to make an appearance. Oh man, do you think it knows it's going in the garbage? Do you think it's terrified? I think it's like, I've never been in the garbage before. What's it going to be like? Don't know. I mean, I do know I have been in the garbage before, but for the sake of this story. Just keep on pushing. Add a part here, take a part there, get down tonight. Get a couple tacks in here before take things too far. Okay, back at it. Come on. Gotta squeeze down a little more. Get down on the belly. That's how it goes. And zip, zip, zip. All the zips. Well, all the zips so far. There will be many more zips. If you're here for the zips, stick around. There'll be more. I guarantee it. Solid body. Gonna be no rust, no rot, nothing for you to worry your pretty little heads about. All gonna be taken care of. And that's a pretty good start. I do have to get one more piece. I get this inner panel here. Alright. I think I'm gonna go into town and maybe come up with a surprise for everyone? Secret double surprise? Bonus episode. What do you think of that? Well, I did a thing. We took the taxi to town, but we're certainly not taking it home. Yep. See how bad we did. Whoa. I forgot automatics were a thing. Oh. Oh boy, that's not cool. Huh. I mean, it did some damage, but not as much as I thought. Huh. Yeah, that radiator may have had her. Okay, I mean, we're fine. We're fine. A little body damage, no big deal. I'm going to run in here and I'm going to gather all the parts for the Bart suspension and set of wheels and tires. That's it. Nothing more. I'll be right back. Yeah, right before I came in. Yeah, I heard a noise out there too. I don't know what it was though. I didn't see anything. It looks fine. Well, you can officially say goodbye Blue Monday because we have everything we need for suspension and brakes, even wheels and tires, and that last body panel we needed to weld in. So the future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. You're gonna see welding, you're gonna see assembly, you're gonna see a man living the dream in a car that doesn't have a parking brake on. Do 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 do, yeah. Oh my. Let's get this treasure home. She maybe doesn't corner as well as I'd like, but... Oh, damn. Oh, no. She got us here. No, 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 no. Why won't it shift into reverse? Why is it going into the gully? Okay, this is not what I want. This is not what I've dreamed about. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, crap. Might as well just keep going forward. Forget reverse, huh? That's one way to turn around. Well, now it has brakes. Oh, I forgot I still need to go into reverse. It will not go into reverse. There it goes. Well, I guess that's it, huh? That was a pretty nice trip. The end was a tiny bit harrowing, but we survived. That's all we know how to do. Well, no. That's the basic thing we know how to do. We mainly know how to thrive. As you can see, by the burgeoning automotive empire we've been building, B-trucks galore, Bart's... Well, I was going to say by the bushel, but there's just the one of them. It's fine. So many lads have come through here. What we've done is made an impact on the community, the automotive culture in town. The hell. You know what? I don't have time for you, welder. Your little shenanigans and your little pranks. You think you're quite the little prankster. Well, I'm sick of your crap. You're no prankster to me. Me, you're a rube. Guess we got everything. Yeah, we're happy. You're happy, right? I'm happy. I'm going to unload the suspension and get that going. And I'm going to take this and throw it right in the dumpster so it doesn't haunt me again. And then we're going to have a gale time throwing some parts at this garbage. We needed parts. We got parts. We have parts. And now the parts will join together to form one beautiful automobile. Where shall we begin, though? Let's do the front suspension. I get a lot of requests. You front end guys out there, you know who you are. I know there's one guy that's always commenting about upper control arms. Well, that one's for you, bud. When are you going to do an episode that's solely upper control arm installs? That's your best thing that you do. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but it's an odd request. I'm not going to lie. I did some pre-assembly, as you can see with the brake caliper, loaded them. I could cut out some of the boring parts. I know you guys like to fast forward to the good parts. I said, why don't we make all of them good parts? There we go. I don't know why that was giving me so much of the hassle, but it's were. Look at this. I'm a suspension building man. Can these go on now? Definitely. Most definitely. right before your eyes, the miracle of automotive assembly happens. Circle of life. Don't think that's applicable in this situation, but I don't know why it popped into my head. Another Bartholomew save from the scrap heap, although, I'm going to be honest, this one wasn't very deserving of it. It's a mess. It is not in very good shape. And I don't even mean not in good shape for something we dragged out of the junkyard. We've dragged much nicer cars out of the junkyard over the years. This one is... it's junk. Kind of weird thing to say about something you got out of the junkyard, but it's a fact. Tighten to those already, both of them. Gotta always double check, triple check. Have your friends check. If you have any, I'm not making any judgments. And just like that, Bartholomew is won again. Oh wait, not really. It's just really, it's just the first step of assembly. Really anything to write home about. I got a little cocky there. A little cocky. A lot of you are probably screaming at the TV, "Keep your attitude, I've got my own." And I get it. But right now I'm taking responsibility, I'm speaking up, I'm being present. Is that enough jargon? I didn't mean any of it. Might as well stick this baby in. Why not, right? Not gonna put that in yet. Get this master cylinder in. Double zip on that. Little parking brake McGillicuddy. We got pedals, we got brake booster. We've got it all. We're bringing it to your town soon. We're going to do a live show. That's right, we're going to come to your town and we're going to assemble a junk car live right before your very eyes. Tickets available soon on my website. Can't quite reach over there. We'll get it in an instant. See, I told you. Unlike some people, I follow through with my promises. Lighting sucks. I say that probably every week because it always sucks. I was debating leaving the left rear brakes off to help with right cornering, but I realized that was one of the dumber things I've ever thought, and I moved on. That went pretty well, huh? Pretty quick. Just get, yeah, there we go. All right. Bart, you've been suspended. Dun, dun, dun. Catchphrase City.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me?
Airing these tires up with a bicycle pump. Pretty straightforward. We got our pump on, and we pulled the jack stands out. Do we have a fender? We have one fender. Oh crap. Things went awry. Let's see how fitment is. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. And we're not going to change anything, so pretty happy. Oh, they left that trim on there. Okay. Maybe I should have lowered the back. Well, I probably should have, but I'm not going to change it now. So, whatever. Some body panels in place. Body. The trunk. I had a trunk. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Deck lid install. 4 easy bolts. Yeah, I am gonna put that on. Alright. I'm gonna do a little tinkering on this truck. Well, I don't know how many of you predicted this, but yeah, we're gonna pull some parts off of the old flatbed there. The old, well, the ramp truck. You get this thing back into some semblance of a motor vehicle. I don't like it any more than y'all, but getting dark, getting late. Sun is setting. Got some suspension problems under here. Couple. Nothing we can't handle, right? Right. All this stuff's gotta go. Everything must be replaced. I mean, a couple mechanical issues. It's not that bad. And, oops, I wonder what that was. We'll have to figure that out. I loosened something when I was under here, or I was screwing around. You know how I get crazy with the old adjustable wrench. Found it. That was an important one to find. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to go around with your steering half-cocked. You definitely want your steering components full-cocked at all times. What an improvement, huh? Well, we'll get back at it tomorrow. It's getting dark. What kind of shenanigans will we get up to today? Well, I got the toolbox out to take a little trip to the junkyard, but figured maybe we could have a little hammer time. I feel we're going to be deprived. Damn. How about you? You got any hammering to do? No. No hammering to be had, boys. I just put a different battery in this because the other one seems to be giving us the fits. We're going to get to raise. We're going to scavenge some parts, and that's probably going to be it for today. How many B200s will this hood end up on before it's done? Well, I'm not going to make you sit through this. I'll be back directly. Just heard some glass breaking. Well, Jean-Luc told me there was a car up here. There's not. But the car started making, well, the truck started making a strange noise, and oh boy, that's not normal. That's not normal. It is bad. Was that bad before? This should have coolant in it, right? I did not check at all. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I think we overheated. Now, I'm going to walk back to the house and get some coolant. Hopefully that'll take care of this. Okay, made it back safe and sound, ready to pour these fluids down.
Fluid. Yeah, a bunch of fluid.
Okay, well, we got the fluid in, but it turns out Jean-Luc wasn't completely full of crap when he told us there was a car out here. Just hard to spot. Little lad coupe. Why not, right? Ugh, why did I even bother with this? Worth 77 bucks, I mean... That's some pretty righteous cash, right? Pushed it down the hill a little. I don't know. I don't want to pay to have it towed, but... we don't have a way to move it right now. Let's see if this thing runs. Yep, developed a rod knock, but it happens, right? Alright. I'm going to try to do this in a succinct manner. I'm not just going to run back and forth, mesmerized by the wrecks. So, anyway, let's see if they got anything for us. Okay, we're about to go in. I am supposed to take a moment to thank the Only Goals Network. It's the home of the deeply discounted goal. In a world of $300 goals, $350 goals, $10,000 goals, Deep Discount Goals is the only place on the internet with a $40 goal. That is a deep discount to you. I'm saying this due to contractual obligation. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to bring you back when we get to something that has some usable parts on it. I'm not going to be all willy-nilly with your time.
Move faster.
Such a prick. Alright, I'll be back. There's one Bart in here, but honestly, it's not much better than what we've got. It had a nice red interior, huh? Dashboard might be good. I was hoping to get a fender. It's not going to happen today, though. Okay, after checking out the B200s that are in here and making the round of the loose junk, we actually... look at this, we found this performance intake manifold. That's going to be nice. But one good spring. Cross members, front panel, and grill. We actually got a nice hood. And... come on. I didn't look for a second leaf spring. I'm sure there's one over here. I'll go ahead and get that, and we'll get right back to you. Well, I assumed and looked like an ass, as you know. There wasn't any other spring in there. I did get a bumper, though, and then I got another bumper because we do have two trucks, which are currently sans bumpers. Oh, man, because of that frame's probably messed up, huh? Oh no, the frame's... Fortunately, that is not the frame that's being repaired. Not sure what is being repaired, but it's being repaired expertly. Huh. Really think that was like that. Why was that so bad? Is this messed up too? That's not how that looks, right? Did I wreck this on the way here? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Wow. Do you think I wrecked this? It's definitely not right. A fine how do you do? Hello? Okay, we are laggy today. I'll load up and get back to the house. Let's see if this junk can make it back. I'm not sure if I was recording before. There seemed to be a problem, but just for kicks, let's try to run this rally. And if we could do it, there's a sweet little $1,500 prize in the end. I just noticed, according to that thing up there, I've never beaten this. That's not very encouraging. Okay, my microphone has been muted for quite a while, Todd. Thank you. We're going to try to do this rally. It's going to be a good time. I haven't gone through the start location yet. I don't want to get too close because I really don't have brakes, apparently. And the steering's no picnic either. So I missed it by 2 seconds. I'm going back home. I don't have time for these shenanigans. What the hell was that? Oh boy, what happened? This isn't going well. Oh, tires? Both of our front tires pop? That's weird, right? Not something that happens every day. Well, this was our vehicle that had tires. What's that say about it now? Well, that's not going to fix it. Well, we've had some fun. We've had some adventures. We've had some tragedy. This thing's left us for dead. Luckily, we're pretty close to home, but I can't do it. I can't continue. I can't go on like this. We need something to keep us motivated. I don't know what that is yet, but we'll try to find it next week on a very special episode of Ed Rooney, the Dabbling Mechanics, Hard Mode at the Homestead Hoedown happening. But until then, I'm Ed Rooney, and I am out of here.
Everybody, say goodnight to the bad guy.